everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to do a Resin Ocean. I mixed all of the resin already so you don't have to watch the boring part, so let me explain what I've done. I used the art resin calculator to see how much resin I'm going to need for this piece. Then I mix my resin and I add pigment into it. I'm using Artist Loft paint. I have some, not this color obviously, but I have some Lucas paint in there. So I have all my colors that I'm using. Then I have the white for my waves. In the white, I've used a little bit of silicone and some alcohol. So, let's get started. This is on cradled board that I made myself from Home Depot, or no, Lowe's actually. I need to put my mask on. Whoops. Okay, so then I'm just kind of spreading it. I think it's self-explanatory. I don't really think you guys need me to narrate. I saved a little reserve of resin in case I needed more of one color. And good thing I did, because I'm going to need some more dark blue. One thing I do sometimes is I do reuse the cups. This is a pretty, well, mess and wasteful producing hobby to have, and there's just no way around it, but what we can do is we can try to like reduce a little bit. So I try to reuse things. This looks like a turbulent sea. Okay, so now you can see how I mix the pigment. Just put the clear resin and you add your color, not more than 10%. My paint is running low. kind of like finger painting. I always end up needing more teal. I never have enough with any of my paintings. I guess it must be like my favorite color subconsciously. Now, we can really got some little chunks in there. Alright. And sometimes I get this cool effect if the pigment isn't mixed in all the way. It makes these really neat lines. Okay, now for the waves. Let me just put on another glove real quick. Jeez. Good Lord, glove, get on. Oh, okay, there we go. What you're going to want to do is reserve some clear resin and put the clear resin down first. And this is like stormy seas, I said, so let's put a lot of waves right there. And then you come back with your white with alcohol and silicone in it, and you go over the clear. Making waves. And you keep going. like I said, I'll leave the sticks in those cups and then I'll be able to reuse them, the cups and the sticks. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Then, dun dun dun, this is a heat gun. You can get it at hardware stores. See the ripple effect? And there you have it, a Resin Ocean. Okay, so step by step, you're gonna go to a resin calculator online, get as much resin as you need, the ratios, mix your resin. You're gonna wanna put pigment in your cup. This time I'm using paint. I didn't use any mica this time. You wanna use 10% paint to resin ratio. You don't want to overload your resin with paint. You just need a little bit. It goes a long way in the resin. Then you're going to mix all your colors, get your resin ready, lay it all down. You're going to smoosh it around with your hand, give it a nice gradient. Then lay clear. Always remember, reserve some clear. Lay clear resin down where you want your white lines. And then add a little bit of silicone and a little bit of isopropyl alcohol to your white. This is the silicone I use. It's OGX coconut milk. I know it's really hard to see. And then you're going to lay your white over the clear that you laid. I have some debris you need to pick out. And don't reach in with your hands. It's bad. And then you're just going to take a heat gun. You can use a hair dryer also. A hair dryer will do the same thing as a heat gun, but then you're probably going to want to go back over and torch it to get rid of some of the bubbles. So, but then you just kind of blow, and you're going to want to blow in the direction of the beach. That's the way the waves are going to go. So, okay, whoops, the camera cut off. So there you have it, a Resin Ocean. And what I did to protect it, since it's a rather large piece, is I put a canvas over it so you can kind of see I have it resting on cups. So that's how I protect the Resin Ocean. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.